The gift of a stranger. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, lived a young woman named Sarah. Sarah was kind-hearted, humble, and content with the simple life she led. She spent her days helping her neighbors, tending to her garden, and caring for her aging father, who had fallen ill years ago. Though life was not always easy, Sarah found joy in the small moments, the warmth of the sun on her skin, the laughter of children playing, and the beauty of nature surrounding her. But despite her gratitude, Sarah often felt lonely. She didn't have many friends, and her family was small. As her father's health declined further, she began to fear the inevitable. One day, she would be left alone in the world. One chilly autumn evening, as Sarah was walking home from the market, she noticed a stranger sitting on a bench by the side of the road. He was an older man, with a long gray beard and tired eyes. His clothes were worn and dirty, and he appeared to be hungry. Without a second thought, Sarah approached him. "Excuse me, sir," she said softly. "You look like you could use a meal. Would you like to come to my house for some warm soup?" The stranger smiled gently, his eyes twinkling with gratitude. "Thank you, my dear. I would be grateful for your kindness." Sarah led him back to her humble cottage, where she served him a steaming bowl of soup. As they ate together, the stranger told Sarah his story. He had been traveling for many years, seeking answers to life's deepest questions. He had experienced both wealth and poverty, joy and sorrow, and had learned to appreciate the fleeting nature of life. "I have learned that the greatest gift you can give to the world," he said, "is love. It is the one thing that never runs out, never fades, and always returns to you." Sarah listened intently, her heart stirred by his words. She had always believed in kindness, but she had never truly understood how powerful love could be. She finished her meal in thoughtful silence, pondering his words. After the meal, the stranger stood to leave. He thanked Sarah once more and walked toward the door. As he stepped outside, he turned back and said, "I am not who I seem to be. You have given me more than just food. You have given me your heart." With that, the stranger disappeared into the night. The next morning, Sarah awoke to find a small bundle of flowers on her doorstep, along with a note that read, "You are loved." Confused but deeply touched, Sarah kept the note as a reminder of the stranger's visit. But life soon took a turn. Her father's condition worsened, and despite Sarah's best efforts, he passed away quietly one evening, leaving her alone in the world. In the weeks that followed, Sarah mourned her father's passing. Yet, she noticed something strange. The more love she gave to others, whether by helping a neighbor, offering a kind word, or simply sharing a smile, the less lonely she felt. And when she found herself overwhelmed with sadness, she remembered the stranger's words, "You have given me your heart." One day, as she was tending to her garden, a letter arrived for her. It was from a charity organization that had heard about her kindness and the love she had shared with her community. They wanted to honor her for her selflessness by offering her a scholarship to study medicine, something she had always dreamed of doing but had never been able to afford. The letter left Sarah in tears. She had given so much to others, yet she had received a gift greater than anything she could have imagined. She realized that the love she had poured into the world had come back to her in ways she never expected. It was as if the universe had conspired to repay her kindness. Years passed, and Sarah became a respected doctor in her village. She continued to help those in need, always remembering the lesson the stranger had taught her. She never saw him again, but his words remained with her. The greatest gift you can give to the world is love. And as Sarah looked back on her life, she understood that the love she had shared had not only healed others, it had healed her as well. She had learned that love, once given, always returns, often in the most unexpected ways. The moral: the story of Sarah teaches us that love is the most powerful and enduring force we have. It can heal wounds, lift spirits, and create connections in ways we can't always predict. When we give love freely and selflessly, we invite more love into our own lives. Sometimes the simplest acts of kindness can lead to the greatest rewards.